Hi everybody, welcome to an Upsy-Daisy design tutorial. Today we're going to put together Tiaras Twist bow. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And I'm going to make a bigger version of it so that you can see how it all goes together. So I've got my 4 pieces cut out. I've got a clip that I'm going to attach to the back. And then I've got some type of adhesive. I'm using hot glue today so that you can see how the process works from start to finish because it'll dry quickly. You're going to choose whichever glue you personally prefer or based on whatever material you're working with. Now if you'll notice, I've got a piece that is the corresponding color to this and a piece that's corresponding color to this. I actually, for this bow, to get this effect on the end of it, I'm going to attach the opposite color, and I'm just going to use something like a fabric tack. Now you can make this all out of one color. This is just a little accent if you want to include it. I'm not going to speed this up, I'm just going to let you guys see how this whole thing comes together. So I'm going to attach the black to the bottom of this black and silver. Let that dry for a moment. And then I'm going to take the black and silver and attach that to my other piece that's black. There we go. Now from here I want you to look at the 2 shapes we have. We have one that has a tab that points to the left and one that has a tab that points to the right. That's going to be important because the one that points to the left is going to end up on the right side of your bow, and the one that points to the right is going to end up on the left side of your bow. Now this pattern did not come with a bow band, but that is something you can just cut to length, whatever you want to work with. So let's go ahead and assemble this. I think that's dry enough. I'm going to take this, flip it over, put a little bit of glue on this tab right here. Don't want too much, don't want it oozing out. I'm going to take the tab and I'm going to fold it over to the other side. Just like that, and let it dry. Now I just noticed that when I lined these 2 up I didn't do such a great job, so I have a little bit sticking out here. I'm just going to trim that up, and I didn't get that all the way, but that's okay, it'll get covered up. So that one's now attached. Remember I said the one on the right is going to become your loop on the left. So let me just lay that down so you start to get a visual. Take my other one, I'm going to do the exact same thing to it. Little bit of glue, fold it over, let it dry. If you're using hot glue, beware those little cobwebs from your glue gun. Now, this one that was pointing to the right is going to be on the left side of my bow, so I'm going to turn it this way. These 2 are now going to come together. You can kind of play with it a little bit, but you're looking for a shape where they come together like that. I'm then going to take my glue gun and I'm going to attach the 2 pieces together right at that center point. Like that. Then I'm going to take my bow band. Oh, I made that one a little too wide, so let me cut that down a little bit. I just hand cut this. Now I want to put a little drop of hot glue on the front, center up my bow band, and then flip it over. I'm going to use this tab to help me attach my clip. I like to open up my clips, makes it easier for me. I'm going to run some glue across the back here, lay the clip over it, and let it dry. Well, I got some spider webs today, don't I? Now, this tail right here you're going to use to help anchor your clip. I'm going to put a little drop of glue, and I'm going to pull this through and tuck it up underneath. Like that. Then I'm going to do the same with the other side. And if I've got too much in the center, in the bow band, that's okay, we can trim it down. So let me go ahead and tuck that underneath as well. Yep, see I cut it a little too long. Line those up. And I'll just trim that end off. There you go. A completed Tiaras twist with extra glue everywhere. So don't do like me and have glue spider webs everywhere. So just attach it to a bow card and you have a great bow to share. Thanks everybody.